And I'm with the Catholic Archdiocese of Sydney.
We are here again asking for action on affordable and secure housing for all.
As teenagers, we have had to accept the reality of living in a worsening climate. It is obvious to us, as the schools we learn in are unfit to keep us cool, dry and comfortable, conditions that are widely accepted as the bare minimum.
We want to see temporary migrants treated with fairness.
We are here tonight to be the voice for those who suffer in silence.
But we don't just need a home, because where's the joy in having a home if the heat makes it unlivable, or if the cost of it makes you broke?
If you are a renter who also wants to see change, or if you care for a renter, please stand up.
We are all standing up for change. We're all standing up.
Wonderful to come together and as a community for all these important issues. Put pressures on government leaders for change.
Tonight is a big moment for the people who live in the city. As a resident of Southwest Sydney and a migrant, I grew up feeling disconnected to politics and unimportant to the politicians who make decisions that impact me and my community. But tonight, they will listen to our stories and we hope make commitments. We want to progress state government action on key policy areas. Either yes on commitments, or if no, we want them to leave clearly knowing they must act.
I am here today with 3 minutes to be able to solve the housing and climate crisis, and thankfully that is fairly easy. It's easy because actually what we know is that the solutions are all here in this room.
We say the common good demands an end to no grounds eviction in New South Wales, so no tenant is forced to leave their home without a lawful reason. We say that the common good calls us to use surplus government land to build homes people can afford, setting aside 30% for social, affordable and diverse use.
Can I also take this opportunity to acknowledge all of you here tonight committed to the Sydney Alliance, and thank you for your commitment to building a just, fair and sustainable city and society. It is greatly appreciated, and I want to acknowledge the work you're doing to make that happen.
What we want are upgrades to rental stock. That means government incentives and mandatory regulation on landlords to gradually upgrade rentals so that they are healthy to live in. Cool in summer, warm in winter, and free of mold.
Can we just confirm that you will commit to commencing consultation on introducing minimal mandatory energy standards in rental home by July 2023?
We can commit that the Rental Commissioner will begin that work.
And will you commit to implementing those reforms to introduce standards by the end of 2025?
We can commit to making a decision before 2025.
We know that you've spoken to this in the past. Can you commit to both A and B, consultation and implementation?
Yes, we can start consultation on minimum mandatory energy efficiency standards in rentals. And to B, we will continue to work to roll out reforms as part of the national trajectory for low energy buildings, which includes rental properties. We're working with the Commonwealth on that. We will continue the trajectory, including the development of a national standard for developing minimum energy efficiencies for rental properties right across the state.
By 2025?
We will work with the Commonwealth to ensure that we continue on that trajectory, which includes leading towards, yes, I think we can commit to that. The national trajectory is in that direction.
Thank you. So we have yes on both A and B, but we have a comment.
And we need to cut energy use in our homes. We're really excited that both parties are committed to the process of consulting towards finding standards for properties so that every property must meet minimum standards. And both parties committed to consulting with us through that process. So that's good progress on mandatory minimum standards.
Many of our organisations in this room are in solidarity with international students, people seeking asylum, and others on temporary visas. This is one area where policy is best progressed outside of the wedge politics of an election. Our goal is to meet with the Treasurer and relevant ministers about the issues soon after the election.
You meet us within 100 days with the relevant ministers?
Absolutely.
Yes, of course.
New South Wales is the last state in Australia where landlords can evict tenants for no reason. This means a landlord can evict for discriminatory reasons or in retaliation. Renters are forced to move often, facing average cost of $4,000 each time. Daniel Mookhey has already announced that ALP is doing it. We want to make sure this includes at the end of fixed term and during periodic tenancy, and we want this acted upon within the first 100 days.
Removing no grounds eviction, can you reaffirm your commitment?
I affirm our commitment to removing no grounds eviction.
Can you confirm that it includes the end of fixed term and during periodic tenancies?
Yes.
I look forward to partnering with the Sydney Alliance so we can deliver justice for those who rent.
If Matt Kean makes a commitment to this tonight, it will be a big step forward for the coalition.
Can you affirm your commitment?
Well, I can't tonight because I'm not the Fair Trading Minister in New South Wales, but the government will be releasing its policy when it comes to renters very shortly, certainly in the next 25 days.
Thank you. So it's not quite a yes, but we're hoping...
It's a watch this space, but we hear the messages loud and clear tonight.
We will definitely watch this space.
Making rental even fairer, we'll have something more to say about that.
Let me tell you right now, if we hear that they are also committing to ending no grounds, working to get rid of no grounds, you made that happen. So thank you so much for being in the hall tonight.
Negotiation doesn't happen once, it's a process. We want to make progress over time. Having the incoming New South Wales Treasurer commit to meet with us once a year in an assembly will be a major breakthrough for our alliance.
Our ask to you tonight is, will you commit to continue meeting with us as we work together with the crossbench to support housing, energy and temporary migrants?
Absolutely, 100%.
I will.
I'd be honoured to have the opportunity. Yes, of course.
What I remember tonight is the incredible people power. When communities come together and organise, there is nothing that they can't achieve.
I've heard some really powerful commitments tonight about doing something in regards to the pressures that families face who can't access renewables, but also heartening to hear both parties committed doing something about rental stress.